Okay, so let's see what we have going on with the royals. I know I said I wasn't going to do any more royal family readings, but I've been getting tons of emails asking me, please, Naomi, can you do another royal family reading? All this stuff is going on. I've been getting a lot of emails since I did that video saying I wasn't going to do royal readings. So let's just do a quick reading to check in on Harry taking a break from the family with his wife. And they're supposed to go over to the States for a while, and how that's going and what the motivation is behind this and what the energy is surrounding it. If you'd like your own reading, go to naomitarot.com. So let's look at this. I already have my opinions just like everybody else does, but let's look at it objectively as possible, meaning not throwing shade on it, not being like, oh, yay, they're great, they're amazing, just objective. Although, as I always say, no matter what a reader tells you, they all have their opinions. So if they're saying they're totally no opinion, completely objective, they're lying. So let's just see, as objective as I can be, what is going on with Harry, his wife, and what's going on in the family and the supposed split from the family. The two of them are taking a break or sabbatical. Death reversed, 9 of Swords, supported by Queen of Cups, Magician reversed, 2 of Pentacles reversed, 9 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. Things are out of balance quite clearly with Justice reversed. At the heart of the situation is the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Queen isn't happy with the way things have been going. They were trying to be studious towards or pay attention to what they needed to get done. 8 of Pentacles, put their noses down, focus on all of their duties as royals, visiting other countries in the Commonwealth. But they weren't able to manifest what they wanted to in the past. Magician reversed. They are supported by Princess Diana and Spirit. I think she's like encouraging this through Spirit. Death reversed, endings reversed, meaning not accepting an ending, not accepting a closed door, feeling trapped. 8 of Swords, feeling trapped. So they're seeing this door slamming. At first, they didn't want to accept it, and they felt trapped. And Diana has seen this and been with them in spirit and tried to support them. But the motivation behind this going over to the United States, if they're allegedly doing that, has to deal with the Queen pushing them to do this, being unhappy, being out of balance. Again, feeling out of balance, 2 Pentacles reversed, feeling a loss, 5 of Cups. There is a loss coming in the future, 5 of Cups, a loss of some kind because somebody feels trapped, 8 of Swords. What that loss is, I'm not positive. What is the loss coming in the future? What is the loss coming in the future? What is the loss coming in the future? What is the loss? Let me just do it this way. This is going to be easier. It's hard for me to angle the cards when I do. Sometimes I like to do it that way, but other times you can still see the cards on the table if I do it over here. So again, lack of balance, lack of temperance, lack of good decision making, feeling trapped. The loss is going to be in the future a divorce. I mean, I wish them the best. I don't think Meghan should be dragged through the mud as much as she has, but this is what the result is for the future. This is the result I've had from the beginning. Unfortunately, clearly I don't want this for them because I did a whole video that I got a lot of smack talk from people in which I was supporting them. So clearly this is not something I want, but this is what's in the future. Feeling trapped in the past. This is Harry, King of Wands, the redhead. I read him as Pentacles or Wands because it's redhead in the picture. Feeling out of balance, feeling like he didn't use temperance in the decision because he got married rather quickly. Heart of the situation is William, King of Cups, saying, I told you so. Somebody refusing to walk at first, 8 of Cups reversed, and then ultimately realizing they're at a crossroads, 2 of Swords, and being backed by the Empress, the grandmother, the Queen of United Kingdom. So in spirit, I think Diana is encouraging them taking this break over in the States if that's what they are doing, because she sees the crumbling of this, of their relationship and all the pressures on them in the future. And she wants the best for her son. She doesn't want to see her son unhappy and sad like he has in the media, and sad for his wife. She doesn't want to see that. She doesn't want to see him worrying, 9 of Swords. She doesn't want to see him overwhelmed by everything, 7 of Cups. She doesn't want to see him feeling like he's trapped, 8 of Swords. Again, this is him. He has to let go of some fantasy of something and be able to plan ahead forward, 3 of Wands, because of the lack of balance, and stop looking backwards at something that he wished he had had, or some perception of some ideal that he wished he had had. That's what I feel like he's looking back at, some ideal of what he wished he had had. Yes, it is true. According to my reading, Frida, she did have them take the 6 weeks off. I didn't even know that, but the Queen is coming up as backing this decision. So according to this reading, she did. So Andrew's coming back into the spotlight. Andrew's going to be coming back into the spotlight, like out of hiding, after they basically allowed Meghan to be dragged through the mud with Harry to distract from the stuff that Andrew allegedly did, by the way, because we all know that's part of the reason why. Let's be real here. It baffles me when people focus on the small things that somebody who is, yeah, it can be somewhat narcissistic in tendencies. We can't say she is one, has done some things that maybe are unsavory, but to compare or to say that kind of person is horrible and completely forget the things Andrew allegedly did is a little ridiculous, if you ask me. But we all know that she was being used partially for a distraction from that. Let's be real. From the things he allegedly did. So he's going to be coming back in the spotlight. He's not really going to be as well received as he had hoped. Ace of Cups reversed. This is him trying to prepare. 5 of Swords. Emperor reversed. Again, not being seen favorably. And then coming rushing in. Knight of Wands. Ace of Wands. Being held back. The World reversed. The World seeing through him. So I don't think overall he's going to be seen favorably when he comes back in the spotlight. Let's just be honest. I'm not going to go really in depth about this thing with the alleged stuff surrounding Andrew, because I don't do that on my channel, just because unfortunately YouTube monitors everything. But if you guys want to see something more in depth about that, it's on my Patreon. I have a video on that, on Andrew and all that stuff on my Patreon. So that's all I have so far. And let's just talk about, for now, let's talk about Queen Elizabeth II. How is Queen Elizabeth II doing in light of The Crown coming out again soon? I'm a huge fan of that show. I can't wait. How is she doing? How is she doing? How is she doing? How is Queen Elizabeth II doing? 4 of Cups reversed. She's trying to let go of there's something that she thought was one way, and then it's not one way, and then it's like letting go of the perception of someone or something. Judgment. Feeling like her family is being judged unfavorably, being worried about that. 9 of Swords. She's concerned about what's going to happen when she passes. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. It involves some person's impulsive behavior, may have something to do with both Andrew as well as Harry, because we're getting representations of 2 males with impulsive decisions, or decisions that she feels like may have hurt the family. And I'm just reading what I see, guys. It's just what I see. All right, so let's see spiritual information that we can get regarding this. Any spiritual information. Okay, ascension. She's trying to make the family go in a state of ascension to rise above these scandals and all this stuff, this bad press that's been going around the family, to focus on their duties, merchant, because there is some level of despair and fallacy and distrust and dishonesty between members of the family. Okay. So that's what I have. I'm going to finish this. I know I sound like a hypocrite. I can take responsibility because I'm a Virgo. We always say our flaws first before others. I know I sound like a hypocrite because I said I wasn't going to do royal family readings again. I'm doing it because I got so many emails, but I'm not going to be doing them as much. I'll still do them though, because you guys have been, my inbox keeps getting email and email and email. Please, can you do them again? Can you do them again? Are you never going to do them again? So I will, okay? I don't want to upset my subscribers that are actually my supportive subscribers as well, because I had some haters on here I didn't want on here, but my supportive subscribers, I don't want to ignore you. So, so I appreciate you guys. But we'll still do the pick a number. So I'm going to sign off of here. And then do a separate pick a number video right after this. Just to have this as a separate video, and you can make your comments, and I'm going to read it right now. Joe Robertson, I loved the JFK reading. I loved it too. And suddenly, after I posted that JFK reading, by the way, my views got slashed in half. I'm not going to say anything else about that, but you guys can figure out why. Anyways, Thank you for supporting my channel. And again, I appreciate all you guys. And that, is it true that the Queen made him take 6 weeks off? I already said yes to that. I answered that. Thanks for doing this again. Thanks, Anna. Thank you, Fur. Thank you, Frida. Thank you, Valerie, Lori, Gigi. Looks like I have lipstick smeared here. Thank you, Joanna, Lynn, Frida, Prem, Louise, or Luann, Brenda. I appreciate you guys. I have lipstick smeared on my face. Sorry, I didn't even realize that. I try to put some on because it wears off at the end of the day, and then I smeared it. I don't usually do that. I usually pay attention, but whatever. So thank you guys for watching and for coming. And thank you, Brenda. And anybody else who will watch this or who is watching this now, I appreciate all of you guys. So yeah, that's what's happening right now. So yeah, they are going to take a break. Andrew was obviously not going to be received well by the public. A lot of people are going to see through him, despite the attempts at distractions that the Harry-Meghan drama is being used for. Harry and Meghan are going to get a divorce. Unfortunately, I keep getting divorce cards. I don't know when that's going to be exactly. I don't know if I want to go too far into that right now because it's kind of sad. Doing readings focusing on breakups and sadness and heartbreak and all that is a little depressing, but try to keep this channel on a positive, strength. They're trying to use strength to keep it together, but they're feeling very imbalanced. There's a lot of pressure on them. They feel like they've become the beggars of the family. 6 of Pentacles reverse, not necessarily with money, but with like they feel outcasted, and they're trying to plan the next few years of their life. 3 of Wands. That's where they're at right now. They feel kind of like beggars. Like, I don't mean monetarily, but like emotional beggars of the family. The 6 of Pentacles reverse can be like a literal beggar, or it could be like a beggar for attention, a beggar to feel accepted, I fixed it, Gigi. Thank you. But anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I appreciate you. And again, my readings are entertainment. They're not fact-based. I don't claim them to be fact. And if you want your own reading, go to my website. I changed the prices slightly. There's a video about that. I didn't really change them all like I thought I was going to, but I added in a few extra things as options, just so you know. And I'll be on here in like a minute to do pick a number. So I'll see you in a bit.